The Diary of a Certified Psychopath. Off the crank. Today's casually clad cruise into parts eternally known, yet only by those who've spun, stomped, and tip-treaded indelible tracks across its terminally trampled tarmac for at least 2 decades of their adult life, when, after being rattled to my vague senses by bad vibrations from a plethora of smart devices, the Blomberg washer-dryer belonging to my familial business partner and busy revolving a large load of mixed linens together with one lightly soiled tracksuit top, acquired from the original and best factory shop last February, decided to stall just over halfway through its manually shortened Cotton Plus program. So christened because we routinely use it to shift stubborn stains from all types of fabric not synthetic enough to be defined by its own brand name or shrink in temperatures above 40 degrees. Household appliances slacking on the job is an all too common occurrence within our technologically advanced age, when many are bereft of knobs, switches or dials that allow the perplexed users to perform such practical operations as turning it on and configure functional settings like cooking time, self-descale or firmware update without a home Wi-Fi network and app-based remote control. In this instance, the ironic cause was a lack of water pressure, which led the machine's miscalibrated sensor to believe there wasn't enough H2O in its capacious drum to carry out a thorough rinse. The solution? Just keep pressing play till it feels and obeys, or pause for roughly 4 hours and let our merciful weather gods offer a natural alternative. And shortly after this minor flurry of non-cyclical domesticity, and the forecast scattered deluges had passed, Mum's 1,000 sizable strides, for the sake of suppressed humankind, at least in the face of steadily advancing artificial analysis, which frankly Strava's self-trained motion surveyors have no business in exercising to perform a step-by-step statistical deconstruction of. Instead, why not let one's mortally evolved algorithms detect and preserve those evocative sights and soul-stirring sounds that remain beyond the pre-programmed senses of any autonomous fitness tracking platform? Sights such as a severely weather-beaten concrete manhole cover halfway down Winterton Way, almost wholly obscured by an aesthetic collage of perfectly placed weeds and unkempt clovergrass that had evidently either escaped a foreshortened existence beneath the razor-sharp blades of Ada Council's contracted verge reapers, or been spared their regulatory crew cut on the grounds that this example of earthly repossession qualified as abstract art. Several dozen evenly distributed heel strikes earlier, we'd passed a heavily armoured pillar box and concluded that its immaculately appointed suit of bricks had been constructed by a possessive resident of the road, who also happened to be a clairvoyant, and had envisioned that in the indefinite future its royally approved co-workers might be forced to wear crocheted beanie hats on their domed heads for a host of charitable causes. This fun-loathing citizen had evidently taken drastic measures to ensure that their personal mail receptacle was afforded definitive physical immunity to such unfashionable exploitation.